Hi, and welcome to Cash and Coins. This is one of the toughest decisions I've had to make on my channel. I wasn't sure if I was going to do this, but I feel few in our community will even mention these things at all. And it's sometimes pretty hard to say things like this. It's a hard pill for us to swallow. But I want my viewers to have the best knowledge and understanding of what silver and gold are. So this is my recent research on what's going on with gold and silver and how I feel gold and silver will do in the future. This video does concentrate primarily on gold, and this is because gold is often more reported on than silver is. Well, let's jump right in. Hello, and thank you for joining me here at Cash and Coins. I hope you are doing well, and I do appreciate you watching. As you see, the gold market is kind of crashing right now, along with the silver market. We were going up, and now we're going down. See these charts for the week? Yeah, kind of makes you want to puke, doesn't it? But I've been investing for years, and I understand the ways of the market. I don't really worry at all. Well, I do worry a wee bit, if I look at the markets too long. So I try not to do that too much. But I did look around, and I wanted to find some articles that would help explain what's going on. And I found this one. So I looked around, and I found that this has been one of the worst times in recent history for precious metals like silver and gold. Forbes has this article that talks about it being a very good year for commodities, but gold and silver being a commodity, it wasn't so good. I'll read this to you real quick. Energy increased at double the rate as the second best category. Industrial metals, aluminum, led these materials with an increase of 42%, followed by zinc up 31%, nickel 26%, copper 26%, and lead 18%, while gold and silver were down 8%. Ouch, I know. But this article did mention that gold was way undervalued, and we all know this. Same with silver. Also, if you're not familiar with this, what I'm about to tell you, look at this chart. See, the US dollar is up, and when the US dollar is up, gold goes down. They are the inverse of each other. The longer you invest in gold, the more you'll see this trend and expect it. As far as silver, silver usually follows gold. That's why they call it gold's cousin. But there is more to the story. First of all, BlackRock. Now, this is a super influential finance company. You can Google them and you'll see what I mean. They're involved in the government and everything. But that's not what I'm going to get into right now. They did put up this article, 3 trends supporting gold as a hedge. Now, this is important. I really want to discuss. It is important to understand that about gold. But gold is not a hedge against inflation. I think people get that part wrong. And there are arguments that settle around this idea. For me, it's more of an insurance. It's like a hedge against a financial crisis. Now, I found this article on precious metals at the World Gold Council. This document is titled Gold, the Most Effective Commodity Investment. And it has a ton of good information. You can look it up at your leisure if you wish. I'll try to remember to put a link down in the description. This first chart shows that gold is the most varied metal, followed by silver. Look, gold, 60% goes into jewelry, 30% into investment, and 10% into industry, while silver, 26% into jewelry, 5% into investment, and 59% into industry. So gold is the most varied, but silver is right there behind it. Now, I'm saying this because gold has its place in the world, just like silver. They are not just some shiny metal that you buy and bury in your backyard like Warren Buffett said. As you see, this is why I say it is not just a hedge against inflation, but an insurance policy. It has value in its own unique way. Furthermore, this paper from the Gold Council stated gold is a better diversifier during sell-offs in the market, and gold is the least volatile in the commodity. More proof of how gold is an insurance policy. It just isn't as volatile as other sectors of the market. And I have one more article to cover from The Balance. What an awesome name, by the way, The Balance, right? And that is just what this article does. It brings balance. The article is titled, "Should You Buy Gold?" Now it states, gold is considered by investors to be one of the safest investments, recovering its value quickly through economic downturns. Its price often tracks in opposition to the stock market or economic swings. I agree with that. And it goes on to say, as a general rule of thumb, financial experts often suggest that you not have more than a small percentage of your assets in gold. This is believed to be good advice because it acts as an insurance policy. If you lose all other stocks in a crash, your gold should follow historical trends and go up in value, keeping you from losing everything. But remember, that's not guaranteed, so proceed with caution when buying this precious metal. And for my silver guys, it ended with this. How do silver and Bitcoin compare to gold? Between the two, silver is much more similar to gold than Bitcoin, but all three share a common trait, at least in the eyes of their respective investors. As market or inflation hedges, like gold, silver can also be used to make products or worn as jewelry. Bitcoin is a much newer asset without the centuries of data to draw on. Its viability as a hedge is highly speculative compared to gold. I also want to add that gold and silver might not really be a hedge against inflation, as I've been stating throughout this video. It may be in the long run, but it's more of a safe haven, a store of value, in the form of insurance. And most of all, gold and silver are real money. They have been real money for thousands of years. That's undisputed, at least in my view. I also want to say we can spend all of our time looking for gold, and we'll waste a lot of time. But if we spend our time finding ways to gain gold through making fiat money and converting it to gold, then we will have a store of value. We will have our safe haven. We will have real money. And I must say, you must always remember to diversify. Don't put all of your money in precious metals. Don't put all of your money in gold or silver or palladium or platinum. Diversify. But there you have it in a nutshell. I hope this helps you understand what's going on with the gold and silver market. These crashes, these swings that we have. All of these price swings are just part of the beast we call the commodities market. Do we have anything to worry about? Well, I say you can always worry. But I definitely am not. I don't see this as something to worry about. I know gold and silver will do their thing. You just got to give them time. And anyone can tell you anything. But look at gold and silver historically. They really, really have performed. Of course, if you buy them at their peaks, and then no, it's not going to work for you. I believe in dollar cost averaging. Buy a little bit at a time. If it jumps up 10%, I'm not buying at that moment. I'm waiting to see what's going to happen, because when it makes those high peaks in the gold and silver market, they rapidly drop down. So definitely not a good time to buy. And you know I'm not a financial advisor. Please let me know in the comments your take on what's been happening with gold and silver. And I did want to mention in this video how the Fed is manipulating the markets, but I saw so many videos on YouTube on this subject. I feel it's well documented. But now if you would like my take on it, let me know in the comments and maybe I'll put a video together. I do want to thank you for watching Cash and Coins. I really appreciate your time. We have many things, other things we could be doing. So coming in and watching the channel, I really appreciate it. Please like, share, and subscribe. Don't forget to hit the bell notification. I do want to say have a wonderful day, and I'll see you on the next video.